Hello. So today is Sunday. It feels like the end. Like in a few minutes we have the last session of drinks with the neighborhood. We also have the last round of clapping tonight for the medical staff and all of that. It feels like something is happening.
So something really exciting is happening this morning. I'm walking down to our local high street and I'm going to get myself a takeaway coffee. Might even get a croissant and treat myself.
It's a beautiful day today, so in light of the new lockdown rules easing, we're going to go for a family picnic.
What are you up to, Ali Bear?
I'm still watching Daddy.
Yeah, we'll get out.
Oh yes. Let's go home. Are you stuck?
No.
It's happened. Coffee in hand. Very happy. So I think it's going to be a good start to the week. The sun is shining. It's going to be like 25 degrees. So it's going to be amazing. And now we can actually go and sit in the park, which will be glorious.
Finally getting a chance to sit down in the park and not feel like I'm breaking a cardinal sin. And going to get in trouble with the police and most of all my friends. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful green open space. And a bad haircut, still.
The only kind of real difference that I've noticed is people are wearing, well, they have to wear a face mask on public transport. Which is not good really, because why have they not put this at the start of the lockdown? I really don't know.
The weather is getting really good. I'm really excited that I can go and sit in the park and see my boyfriend or see, a friend.
Just on my way home from buying some surface disinfectant for the house because I am having a friend over for coffee. Today's the first time it's allowed. I'm making sure to, follow all the rules and recommendations, but after 72 days I am seeing one of my friends again.
So Boris addressed the nation saying all these kind of easing down on the lockdown rules. He's saying on the first point, try and avoid public transport. They've now put the congestion charge into play on Monday and we're getting charged £10, £20 a day to drive in. So obviously we are going to go and use public transport, but at the moment the tubes are ridiculous. The buses are ridiculous. There's limited services on the tubes also, so everyone's kind of cramming in.
It's been 27 degrees today, so I'm on my way to meet my boyfriend who's back at work with a picnic. Here's my picnic bag. And we're going to have a dinner picnic in the park. The park is rammed. Say hi. So we just had a really, really lovely picnic in the park, but we've left now because it got really busy, and there was definitely lots of rules being broken, which I'm kind of relaxed with, but I do feel like a bit worried that the R rate's going to go back up because of stuff like that.
So one thing that I found quite peculiar about the lockdown conditions easing has been it's created some quite interesting scenarios, a bit like this one, where you're seeing lots of different groups of people sitting in huge, massive groups in the park, lollygagging, enjoying their day, like as if everything's completely normal. And I can't lie, it puts me in a weird position because I don't really know whether we're actually allowed to do that, and everything should be back to normal again because people are still getting sick, and this whole thing definitely isn't over.
We just got an email through from work saying that at the moment our pay rise that we get every year is now frozen. So that was a nice email to come into work to on a Monday morning. I mean, we're talking like £200-300, but still it's not really what you want to hear when you've been risking your life on the front line, and then you're not even getting rewarded for this.
Just outside the British Museum, one of my favourite places in London. Normally this road is rammed. One of the beautiful things of London is that buzz and hubbub, and it's just non-existent. A very empty Oxford Street. Another closed theatre. So I've just got to the park to see my grandmother and it started pouring with rain. My grandmother's over that tree and I'm under the other tree.
Okay, that's not 2 meters. Is it 2 meters?
It is 2 meters, yeah.
I've got some, a bit of sanitizer. Do you want to put it on?
Okay, well, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Oh, am I on there?
You are on there.
Okay, bye-bye.
I went out to go to the library, and although libraries are allowed to open, apparently that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be open. However, the reason why I'm happy is because on my way there I found a sweet shop open, so I can have a few sweets. I deserve them today.
Really enjoyed our picnic at the beach. We had a lot of fun, socially distanced, of course. It's not often that I'm sort of taken aback, looking at that seafront, just in awe of the beauty of it.
So I think it is important to try and take the positives out of this time. I've reached out to all my neighbours and actually made some new friends with neighbours, which has been really nice, and been able to pursue my passion of cooking.
I suppose more than anything, it's made me really appreciate things like family and togetherness, and I think once it's definitely clearer to me what can be done under these new measures that we've currently got in terms of seeing more people, seeing more family and friends and people from wider groups. I can't lie, I'm definitely very, very excited for that.
This is the last video for the last video diary. We are coming to, I think, the 3rd week of eased restrictions. What I really want is I want to be able to go and see family and my dogs and my brothers and my sister. Of course, I saw my grandma this weekend as well, which was so nice. But that was a very, very long walk and really exhausting.
We're so lucky with our healthcare system, and I can't stop thinking about the doctors and nurses and everything that they've been through. I'm sure a lot of people will just go back to their old ways. But I've got my t-shirt on, my Heroes t-shirt. This is a charity t-shirt with all the proceeds going to the NHS charities. I know it's changed me, but I hope it's changed other people for the better as well.
So if I take anything away from this whole situation, it's definitely that I do take a lot of things for granted. My friends, my family, where I live. I'll definitely be trying to appreciate everything a lot more, I think. I suppose that's not a bad thing to take from all of this, and trying to become a better person in that way. Yeah.